I'm here.
Oh, thank you.
You're my extended family in my regard. So
Oh, thank you. You are to me too, by the way.
thank
I
you.
know you're across the world, and we haven't spent that much time together, but I have such love and care for you.
Have you been, or is that not a question I ask on the podcast?
You can ask whatever you want to ask. I've been well. I've been having to be very much in the practice of being like water these days,
Yeah.
because the world is changing at a rapid rate. New obstacles keep popping up left and right, and I'm really finding that the best way to deal with it is to remain very present and very agile, and just having to try to flow with what's going on.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, it's been a time. Firstly, it was a time of self-reflection, but not intended. It just, because life became quite stagnant, all these other things started coming back. And it's interesting because we don't normally get a chance to do that. For me, the past few years have been very fast. Have gone past very quickly. And so it's just been ups and downs. And I think you just have to, for me, I've learned to try and go with it in the same way of like being with water. It goes, okay, life has ups and downs, even within the confines of the house, you know? So,
Even within the confines of your body, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
I think, if you can't find a sense of peace within your own home during these times, then I think there's a lot to look inward to for the answers, and I think
Yes. And I think what we discover is that that's where the answers are. I'm curious, like, after you got the part, how nervous were you about taking on the role that was supposed to be played by Bruce Lee? Did that enter into your thinking at all, or not?
it came in, but a bit later, I would say. I think if it hadn't been, if you and Justin hadn't been in the room, and obviously Danielle, if I hadn't got the okay from you guys, I probably would be a lot more nervous. But the fact that I think you guys were so encouraging, and it made me go, well, they see something in me, and these guys know what they're looking for. So I've got to trust it, and I've got to have faith in it. It was further down the line, when I started hearing the people who didn't know as much about the project, and they were starting to talk about me being Bruce Lee, or, oh, you don't look like him too much, and all that stuff. That was when I was going. That's when it started to enter my mind more. And yeah, I guess also before the release of the first season, I was thinking, oh, is everyone going to be going, oh, he needs to look like, he doesn't look like Bruce Lee, or whatever, or that kind of stuff. So there were bits along the way, but I think it's because I knew you and Jonathan and everyone, they were in my corner, and they felt it was right. That gave me so much faith and belief that it was right in a way.
Yeah. No, first of all, you did a brilliant job. You continue to do a brilliant job, and we did see something in you. You have, and I think as all the listeners will hear today, such a soulful quality about you.
Now water can flow